Hello there. After the recent heat that we've had across southern parts of France, things are now cooling down as thunderstorms are moving in from the west. On the satellite image, this swirl of cloud here is the remnants of ex-hurricane Danielle. That's going to be moving its way gradually in, bringing some heavy downpours across parts of Portugal and Spain over the next few days. Central Europe also much more unsettled. You can see heavy showers and thunderstorms pushing across France, Germany and towards Poland as well. Much quieter towards the south and east of that, so lots of warm sunshine for Turkey, Greece, Croatia as well. Some showers across northern parts of Italy down towards the Balearics, fairly cloudy and a bit cooler here than it has been. There's the heavy downpours you can see lingering across Portugal, western parts of Spain, and some heavy downpours in towards France as well. We've also got low pressure sitting across Scandinavia that's going to be quite slow moving, quite breezy conditions and some heavy showers rotating around that low pressure in across Norway, Sweden towards Finland as well. So a fairly unsettled picture for many areas, still warm and dry down towards the southeast of Europe. So looking ahead over the next 5 days or so, London and Paris largely dry and settled. Heavy showers and thunderstorms at first for Madrid and Rome, but things looking a little bit quieter for both those cities towards the weekend. Further east then, showers for Berlin, Vienna and Kiev, but warm and dry for Athens. Bye-bye. Hello. After the record-breaking heat that we've seen recently across western parts of the United States, things are now cooler there. We've had a cold front moving across the region. You can see the shower cloud here on the satellite. Still warm air in place across central and northern parts of the United States into central Canada as well. So an increasing fire risk for a time, I think, through the course of Tuesday. But we've got some heavy showers for the likes of Idaho, the Great Basin stretching down towards the Four Corners region as well. So the monsoon has been very active this year, starting to come on its way out now, but still some heavy downpours over the next few days. We've also got low pressure heading towards the northeast. Things turning fairly breezy with some showers pushing in across coastal parts of Alaska and a few showers lingering for British Columbia too. Dry weather down the west coast, but then further inland, that's where we're seeing those heavy showers. Could be some thunderstorms and potentially some localised flooding impacts. But things are looking generally fairly quiet and dry for Vancouver, Seattle, San Francisco and Los Angeles too. Heading towards the east, and there's that area of low pressure that I was mentioning before. That's producing some heavy rain and some brisk winds at times heading up towards Montreal, northern New England. Drier for New York and Washington DC, and that warmer air just filtering in as well. Further south, some heavy showers and thunderstorms across Florida. So here's the outlook. It's turning a little bit cooler for Montreal, New York as well. Some thunderstorms persist in Miami. Bye-bye. Hello there. We're seeing quite an active phase in the hurricane season at the moment. We could see another hurricane or tropical storm at least forming out in the eastern Pacific. We'll look at that in just a moment. But let's start with South America, because we've got a slow moving weather front, this line of cloud and rain that you can see here. And for Tuesday, that'll be bringing some heavy downpours across Paraguay and the far south of Brazil as well. It's the dividing line between warmer air to the north of that and cooler air in the south. One or two heavy downpours still lingering for northern parts of Colombia, a little bit drier for Venezuela, and things do look dry still as we head towards Suriname, into Guyana, for instance, as well. A lot of dry weather down the east coast and quite warm as well into central Brazil, but southern Brazil and particularly down towards Uruguay. Then we're looking at the colder conditions the other side of that weather front. Unsettled for Patagonia and southern Chile with some heavy rain, strong winds and mountain snow. Here's the outlook, and for Rio de Janeiro, things turn cooler as the rain arrives, but Buenos Aires staying dry and sunny and those temperatures recovering over the next few days. Now, this is where we could see some heavy rain developing around the south and west coast of Mexico, the potential for another tropical cyclone to form later this week. Still heavy downpours around the Bay of Campeche, Nicaragua, Costa Rica and Panama, and a scattering of heavy showers and thunderstorms across the Caribbean. So plenty of downpours for Havana, San Salvador, San Jose, but things look a little bit drier, more settled for Kingston. Bye-bye. Hello, let's take a look at the weather across Africa and the Middle East now. And we've got some pretty warm weather holding on across parts of northern and northeast Africa, but further west, you can see the cloud moving in here. Some heavy showers going to be heading across parts of Morocco, the Atlas Mountains as well. Still some heavy downpours across the central belt of Africa, particularly towards the west, around parts of Senegal, down towards Liberia as well. It's going to be quite a warm day for Cape Town on Wednesday with temperatures around 26 degrees, but it will turn a little bit cooler here as we head towards the end of the week and into the weekend as well. So here's the outlook. Then you can see rain arriving in Cape Town by the time we get to Saturday. Should stay dry for Dakar, Johannesburg and for Nairobi for the next few days as well. Elsewhere, warm sunshine, very much the story of the day for Khartoum with temperatures 36 or 37 Celsius. Sunny spells for Casablanca, Kinshasa and Lusaka, warming up a touch in that sunshine too. The weather across the Middle East is looking reasonably quiet, still quite warm across parts of Iran and Iraq as well, 45 degrees in places, but most places the high 30s or low 40s. A few showers just around southern parts of the Red Sea, particularly for the Sarawak Mountains. So a few for the far south and southwest of Saudi Arabia into Yemen as well. But the outlook, not much change in the weather over the next few days, but turning hotter in Muscat. Bye for now. Hello there. We've seen some heavy downpours over recent days across parts of India, particularly towards the north. You can see the cloud here on the satellite image that's been producing that flow of heavy rain with the winds coming in from the southwest, as we'd expect, of course, with the monsoon still holding on in places. So more heavy rain to come, particularly in the north for the likes of Gujarat and Rajasthan, also stretching a little bit further east up towards West Bengal into Assam, across parts of Bangladesh as well. Further south, the rain not as heavy here through the course of Wednesday. And as we move our way into Central Asia, then temperatures still well above average across parts of Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan as well. It will turn a little bit cooler towards Tashkent later in the week. Few heavy snow showers over the mountains of northern Afghanistan, northern Pakistan too. Hot and dry down towards Karachi, but then we're back into the blue and green colours here. Those really torrential downpours, mainly to the north of Mumbai, but some heavy ones still affecting Mumbai. And down the west coast, some showers, but not as heavy or as frequent here. One or two getting in towards Chennai, but heavier ones up towards Orissa and across West Bengal and Bangladesh too. Mumbai sees heavy showers and thunderstorms for the next few days then, but it looks drier here as we head through the course of the weekend. Islamabad should be staying dry and perhaps a touch cooler into the end of the week. Tashkent also turning a little bit cooler for the next few days. Heavy showers for New Delhi. Bye-bye. Hello. It's currently a fairly active spell in terms of tropical cyclones in the central and western Pacific. On the satellite image, you can see this one here. That's Typhoon Muafar. We've also got Tropical Storm Mirbeck, which is staying out over open water at the moment. But we're likely to see another tropical cyclone forming somewhere in between these two as we head over the next 24 to 48 hours or so. But this typhoon, as it makes landfall, is going to bring very heavy rain on Wednesday to parts of eastern China, probably to the south of Shanghai initially. Strong winds, gusts over 100 miles per hour, as well as that flooding rainfall there. Head further south and it's quieter for Taiwan and Hong Kong as well after the passing of that typhoon to the north. Further south, heavy downpours across parts of Malaysia, Thailand and Indonesia too. So here's the outlook then. Shanghai set to see thunderstorms, strong winds and heavy rain over the next few days, but it looks drier and quieter by Friday. Across to Australia now, and low pressure is moving across the Great Australian Bight, so that's bringing this line of rain and brisk winds with that as well towards Adelaide, for instance. Staying dry for Hobart and for Sydney, but that rain and wind will arrive overnight. And across New Zealand, high pressure is holding on, so temperatures a little below average, particularly for the South Island, but many places staying dry, just one or two showers around. Melbourne seeing more heavy downpours towards the end of the week. It's warming up a touch in Wellington. Bye-bye.